And we've been doing this every day for the last couple of weeks, and it's called Let's Fake a Deal.
It might be a bullpen pitcher. It could be an outfielder. Or what if it's both? Let's find out on Let's Fake a Deal. Here's your host, the 17th Assistant General Manager of the Phillies, Mike Missanelli.
Yes, I may be 17 on your scorecard, but I'm number one in their hearts at the boardroom, at the front office at Philadelphia Philly Baseball. So here's our Let's Fake a Deal segment. This is a deal that either you're on or off of, and I can't imagine why anybody would be off. The Phillies acquire Eugenio Suárez, who's got 36 home runs and an .898 OPS with 87 RBIs.
First in the bigs with the RBI.
Third baseman who won't play third base here. The Diamondbacks would acquire Mick Abel and outfielder Griffin Burkholder, the 11th ranked Phillies prospect. That is a stone steal.
Yeah, I mean,
are you kidding me?
And they were out there in Lehigh Valley on Friday scouting Mick Abel. I think that's the guy they have their eyes on right now. Unfortunately, Abel did not show up in that game. But I went back and forth. You would do this deal. If I threw Alec Boehm, they asked for him back. Do you do that?
No, he's a rental though, Suárez, isn't he?
He is, yes.
Yeah, I can't throw Boehm in there for a rental.
No.
But this deal, is this a realistic deal?
Yeah.
I mean, could this be realistic?
That was a mock deal I saw online.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, Eugenio Suárez for Mick Abel and Griffin Burkholder?
Because it comes back. Some people just had a Mick Abel one for Suárez straight up. Like, it's hard to come to it. Apparently, they asked the Yankees for a big leaguer right now. So that's why the idea of Alec Boehm's being thrown out there today.
Yeah, the Diamondbacks are going to lose two starting pitchers. So I guess Mick Abel would replace that, and he would grow with the franchise. And maybe make sense there. But certainly, I would think they could give more for Suárez, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, they would have to go into they would have to get the Cubs and the Phils go back and forth trying to up the deal. The issue is if the Yankees are out on him, which it sounds like the talks with them stalled, I don't know who the Phils would be competing against there. Just maybe the Cubs. Maybe the Mariners, too, want to get back involved out there. They just got Naylor at first base from Arizona. Maybe they try to get him at DH or third base. But I don't know who the Phils are competing against there that's going to drive up the price.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. It's going to be tough. I mean, but you add this guy to the lineup, either way, you get Trey Turner, you get Schwarber, Harper, and then Suárez. Top of your order right there is ready to go. I don't know. So you value the bullpen arm more than the bat?
Yeah, I value the bullpen arm a lot more than the bat. I don't know where the bullpen is going. I can't. I don't have any security except right now for Kerkering and Strom, and I need more than that if I'm going to try to win playoff games. I can't count on my starting pitching getting through 7 innings. They're pretty much 6-inning guys at this point. You got to get outs in the 7th and 8th.
Is there a bullpen arm out there that's realistically going to be moved at the deadline that can change anything?
I don't know.
Or is Suárez that guy that can change something?
There probably is. I don't know. If it's just Suárez, I'll live with it. But you also have to live with the fact that you're going to have to play Kyle Schwarber in left field, which is, right now, I guess I got to be okay with anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, you add him to this. I feel like you're walking a tight line either way because I don't think you're getting a bullpen arm that's going to matter. You're not getting Duran from the Twins. He's probably not moving. Mason Miller's probably not moving. Clase's probably not moving. You can get like a Hensley or whatnot from St. Louis, but he'll be all right. But either way, you're still not going to be comfortable with him.
They need to make a deal. If it's only one of the two needs, I have to live with it. But any deal they make is going to improve their chances. Right?
I mean, it should 100% improve their chances. I think this is the move that can move the needle the most. You go out there with a Christopher Sanchez and a Zach Wheeler at the top of your starting rotation. In any series, you're fine there. You get a bat with the lineup. You get the lineup looking like Trey Turner, Schwarber, Harper, Suárez right there. You can move everybody down. Cassie goes to 5. JT's swinging the bat hot now. It moves all those guys down. I think you have a better shot of walking that tightrope with the starting rotation and a lineup that has a battery of those guys at the top than maybe getting a middle-of-the-pack bullpen arm.
Yeah. By the way, why don't the Savannah Bananas play every night in Savannah? Why, that's their home park, isn't it?
Why would they?
Why wouldn't they?
Because people are paying millions.
Oh, okay.
They're gathering millions at gates.
In other words, they're only a once in a couple of months type of organization.
I would say a couple of times a month organization.
Let's go to Andrew in Lehigh Valley. Wants to talk about him. Go ahead, Andrew.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Hello, Andrew. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, I'm not going to get you fired up because I'm
That's all right.
kind of agree with you.
I'm done being fired up because I'm going to be fired up for the next 3 hours with this idiot producer I have. But anyway, go ahead.
I am not a fan of the Bananas. I live in the Lehigh Valley. We have season tickets to the Iron Pigs, and they like a spin-off was recently just there. They're called the Party Animals. We don't go. I have a 7-year-old who is in love with the game, plays it spring and fall. But anyway, I won't even let him really watch it because, I don't need him to learn how to catch a fly ball doing a backflip at the same time. I would prefer him learning to catch a fly ball, period. So as a father, and tell me if I'm out of line with it, I don't expect my kid to be a major leaguer, but, you want
him to learn the game the right way.
I do, yeah, and to still appreciate.
In other words, you don't want to be that little creep from Jersey who threw the bat 20 feet in the air, got thrown out of the game, then got suspended for next game, and had his father go to court. You don't want that.
I really would rather not have that, Mike.
Okay,
no.
I got you.
But that's where I'm at with that, and I'm like I said, I'm not a big fan of it. I would rather take him to a Phillies game than a Bananas game any day of the week, but. It is what it is. One thing I want to say is, I don't know if this drove you as crazy as me yesterday. First and second, no outs. Rohan looks at, Yohanas looks at 3 pitches. What do you think?
Well, I don't like him. As you know, I'm not a big Rojas fan at all, although he did make it. That's funny because the throw is really not the throw he should make. It should be more of a line drive so that you can decide whether you're going to cut it or not. He rainbowed and airmailed it to the plate. JT Realmuto made him look good by making a great athletic play with a snatch, leap high in the air snatch, bring it down, tag the guy. I thought that Bellinger made it easy for him to make that play because Bellinger didn't. Bellinger came slide with his body up. Like if you do a lay down slide, there's no way he tags you there.
No, that was an athletic play though. That was incredible.
It was, but he came in like an L.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't come in like an L on that play. You got to go full
guys don't
body
slide
down
anymore. Like it is an issue.
All right, 610-632-0975. On the other side, Joe Pepitone, Mike Torres, and Rick Cerrone. 3 idiots. Mike Missanelli Show continues.
Thanks for watching. I love these outro videos because I can actually talk with my hands and it looks normal here. So subscribe right here and watch some more videos for us. How about it?